We're back on the magic of the musicals. It's Alex Belfield here at Hairspray, which is probably one of my favourite shows in the world because it's fun and it's funny and it's got big stars. But, well, Ben, how can I compete with you? Deeply unattractive, ginger hair, clinically obese, and there's you strutting your stuff every single night. And I bring somebody with me who I'm trying to impress, and then they just keep going on about you all night.
Oh, very, very sorry about that, mate.
Try and be more ugly, that's what I'm asking.
Okay, I'll try.
This is a great show, and it's an opportunity for you to shine, really, isn't it? We first got to meet you on the Joseph programme on BBC1, and again there you stole the show. You didn't get that role, but I think almost in a way this is more you, because it's an opportunity for you to dance and sing and really show off, and there aren't many roles like that in the West End, are there?
No, I completely agree with you, mate. I think Link Larkin for me is me, and Joseph's such a great show and it's a great part, but I think for me right now, the energy and the kind of challenge that Hairspray kind of faces is a lot better for me. So I love it. I love every minute of it.
Have you always been gorgeous? Have you always been popular?
I don't know, mate. No, I don't think so.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you seem to have had a blessed life, because when we saw you on that programme, you know, you're fit. Most men can't dance. You can, so that ticks the box with the ladies. Then you can sing. That's another tick in the box. Were you always destined to be in show business because you have that kind of demeanour about you?
I think I was always very, very theatrical as a kid. I kind of started late in the kind of seams of the operation. I started about 10, which professionally isn't that early, really. I mean, kids normally go dance school from the age of 5, and I was always sports. I was like football, give me anything like that. But I don't know, something just clicked, and I just, as soon as I started doing kind of amateur productions and being on stage more and more, it just kind of set home that this is what I wanted to do.
And what did your dad say one day when you said, I don't want to do rugby anymore, I want to be in show business?
I think my family have always been very supportive, and maybe it was a shock, but I think they knew that whatever I was going to do, I was really going to go for it, so they supported me. And
could you always move? I'm always interested to know whether you stuck out when you started doing it. Did the people around you who were teaching you see immediately that you had some special ability?
Well, that's funny, because when I was at college, I kind of hadn't done any dancing prior to starting college when I was 16, 3 years ago at Italia Conti. And I kind of used to always come up with the excuses of missing dance classes and ballet classes, and to be fair, I couldn't stand it. And as soon as I started doing Hairspray, I think it was kind of the kind of athletic that was coming out of me, the kind of fitness and the kind of stamina that inspired me, I suppose, in a way, to kind of really want to work on my dancing and hone in on that technique. And I think that's mainly the reason why I do well at it.
This is a really clever show because it plays with all our stereotypes. The really good-looking guy gets the fat girl. And that's so brilliant because she's sexy, isn't she? I don't know how she does it so well, but that's the kind of key to her role, that we're looking at her going, it doesn't matter that she doesn't look like Jordan, we really like her.
Yeah, I think that Leanne has a very sexy kind of persona about her anyway, in real life. And she knows who she is, she knows what she is. And I think that's what a girl of that size has to be. They have to know who they are and what they are, and Leanne portrays that very, very well.
And as for you being in the show, what is it like when you leave the stage door? I noticed I came to see Michael Ball a couple of weeks ago, and there were just hundreds of people waiting at the end of the show, as I'm told there is most nights. How is that for you, going from nothing, playing sports, to suddenly having people waiting for you?
It's flattering, you know, it's lovely. I mean, we do work very hard, it has to be said. I mean, this show is a killer. 8 shows a week isn't easy, and it's kind of like a payoff. It's kind of like you kind of getting appreciated for what you do, so it's lovely. And I mean, other professions wouldn't get this as such. This is the only profession that you would get that, but no, it's very, very well appreciated.
How difficult is it to sing and dance at the same time?
It is quite hard. I mean, it's more stamina, and it's about, there's so many factors kind of affecting it, but I think you just got to be confident. And you know, I kind of get to do the It Takes Two, which is the kind of cool number, the Elvis-y type with the guitar, and the slow ballady number, which isn't too bad. There's not many dance moves in that, but then you get to the Without Love and the Newcastle at the Beat, which are big full-on dance numbers. And it's hard, it's the breathing, it's kind of, you get a pattern of when you can breathe and when you can take a big gasp, and when you kind of have to take snatch breath. It's all kind of in your track. It's kind of choreographed like a dance move. Your breathing is a dance move.
How do you learn all that? Because I watched you the other night just thinking, there's so much going on there. Do you learn it scene by scene, song by song, or bit by bit?
Literally move by move. It's a long, I mean, the rehearsals were months. We did 3 months rehearsals. It's a long process, but obviously the payoff is incredible. And I love rehearsals, you know. It's the kind of, yeah, I suppose everyone didn't quite know how big Hairspray was going to be, and then as the rehearsal started, you kind of got going, and you were like, my God, this show is going to be incredible, and it was a great time.
Congratulations on being you. It's a great chemistry between the two of you, and you can't really fake that, can you? If it doesn't work, it's probably going to show.
No, of course. I think the first day of rehearsals, me and Leanne kind of clicked straight away, and that was great for our chemistry. You know, we really got on, and we're best friends, and it shows on stage, I think, so it's great.
Ben, thank you for talking to us, and congratulations on being gorgeous, and I'll go back to my miserable life. Thank you.
Thank you very much.